Okay, YouTube. As you guys have seen from the title of this video, yes, I almost got arrested on New Year's, January 1st, 2018. Starting off my new year terribly, but it wasn't my fault. Okay, I'm here to tell you guys that it was not my fault. So my New Year's, actually, let's get right into the story time. Okay, so if any of you guys follow me on Instagram, that's at KeepNupWithHolly, KeepNupWithHolly. You guys seen what I wore on New Year's. I look really cute on New Year's, even though it was freezing cold. So for New Year's, I went to this Airbnb. I'm sure you guys know what that is. When like Airbnb is like people rent out their homes, like their actual homes they live in, and they rent out to strangers. It's like a hotel kind of. It's not a hotel because nobody cleans up your mess but you. But it's like people renting their homes for whenever you, however long you want it for, because they have another home or they're on vacation or whatever. So I got invited to a B&B, an Airbnb in Far Rockaway. If you're from Queens, you know what Far Rockaway is. Far Rockaway is in New York. So I brought two of my friends with me because I wasn't going to no party alone. I'm not that social to go to a party alone. So we're at my house, we get dressed for the party, makeup done and everything, looking really cute, all three of us. And we're ready to call the Uber. We call a Lyft at first. The Lyft driver says he's 6 minutes away, 5 minutes away, 4 minutes away, 3 minutes away, arriving now. Outside, we look outside. There is no Lyft driver. We're like, where's the Lyft driver at? We're calling him, he's not answering. Then all of a sudden we see on trip. We're like, on trip? How can you be on trip if we're not even in the Uber? Like, I don't know where the Uber canceled. I mean, the Lyft canceled, and the money was taken out of my friend's account. Like, what? Anyways, we try to use Juno because we don't trust Lyft at this point. Juno, it says server loading, server loading, server loading. It doesn't work. So finally, we end up getting an Uber to the place. We got an Uber to the place, and I'm thinking it's like a house and you going through the front door like a private house. No. We get there, it's cold as hell, it's ice, because you know it just, was it snowing? I think it was melted snow on the ground. And there was ice everywhere and we all had on heels. So I called the guy, I'm like, we're downstairs, come outside and come get us. He's like, go around the back. I'm like, what? No. He's like, go around the back, we can come to the front. It's a 2-family house, but it doesn't look like a 2-family house. If you know 2-family houses, they will have one door and one door. But you could clearly see it has 2 front doors, so one is one family and one for the other family. It was not like that. It had a front door, and then we're like, what back? So we look around to the back, and I see like some crazy ass stairs. Like when I say crazy stairs, I mean like it's a whole bunch of stairs, like a whole bunch of stairs. Like when I say stairs, I mean stairs. I'm like, yo, we have to climb this in heels. I don't know if there's ice on there. I don't know what. So I'm sober at this point, we're all sober at this point. So I'm like, okay, we could climb these steps. Like, what's wrong with us? So we climb the steps, we go inside. The smell of weed just smacks us in the face. It's just a whole bunch of Henny bottles, music. They have an actual DJ in this house. And what's crazy is that somebody lives downstairs, but when you go upstairs to the other person's house, the B&B area, there was an upstairs of the B&B area. So it was like a 2-floor upstairs, which is kind of weird. So we get in there, they offer us something to drink, Henny of course. We took the Henny, and we go upstairs, we take off our coats, take a few pictures, put our coats away in a different room, and carry our bags with us because we don't know who's at this party. So we're sitting down drinking, enjoying the music. Start to drink, we're dancing. 12 o'clock hits, we pop a bottle of champagne, you know. Everybody's popping champagne outside on the deck or whatever, watching them put it on Snap. If you guys have me on Snap, I'm sure you guys seen that. And we just enjoying ourselves. So I'm sitting down with my friends, you know, just inhaling secondhand smoke weed, you know, just chilling. So we're sitting down, and I'm looking at my friends, and they're looking at me because we're just smitten at this point. Like, we're just like done. Like, we don't want to dance anymore. We're just enjoying the vibe of the whole party. Like, we're just chilling, enjoying the whole, like, we're just enjoying ourselves. We're just sitting down, looking at them, they're looking at me, I'm looking at them, they're looking at me, and we just like, I'm not even gonna lie, y'all, we was high also, I'm not even gonna lie. We was smizz. He was real smizz. Okay. So I'm not even texting. That's how lit I was. I wasn't even texting. So I'm looking at the door. I see a guy walk in, a white man. It's, you know, it's a whole bunch of black teens at this party from the ages like 18 to 20, whatever, like 22, I would say. I'm like, who is this? It's some white man with red hair. I'm like, and he looks older, so I'm like, he can't be for the party, whatever. So I'm like, and he's on the phone, and he looks mad as hell. I'm looking at him like, who is this guy? Am I dreaming? Like, I'm really confused. Like, who is he? And then I remember my friend saying pictures of the B&B, and it had the owner face at the bottom. I'm like, oh. It was the owner of the B&B. The owner. I'm like, yo, I'm telling my friend, like, oh my god, that's him. That's the owner of the B&B. Well, I snapped out of it real fast. I mean, I was still lit, but I wasn't just looking at everybody at this point. I'm just like, yo, we have to go. Let's get our coats. He's on the phone calling the cops at this point. He at the door. You know that meme with the guy? Where the guy's like this on the phone? That's exactly what he looked like. So we're like, oh no. So we run upstairs with our heels and everything. I get my coat, and then, you know, the stairs I told you guys, and you know the stairs that I told you guys about in the beginning, right? And we weren't sober at this point, so we have to carry our coat. My heels are falling off because I'm rushing. I had these wraparound heels. The wraparound was falling down. My heel was coming out the back of the shoe. I'm trying to fix my heels. Everybody's rushing down the steps, so they're trying to get out because the cops are here at this point. A whole bunch of people are just rushing down the steps, and I'm trying to fix my heel, and I'm trying to walk and fix my heel, and it was not working. I had to stop, and I had to fix my heel because I was gonna fall down, and try to put on my coat, make sure I have everything, make sure my friends are good, and walk down the steps. And we're all still lit at this point, trying to escape. So we get outside. We're like, yo, how are we gonna get home? How are we gonna get home? So we see the cops, and then some, I guess the guy is the owner's girlfriend. She's like, get the fuck out of here, get the F out of here, get the F out of here. Yeah, leave. And the cops are like, everybody leave. We're like, yo, how are you about to leave this place? And then I see my friend, and he's getting in one of his friends' car. I'm like, yo, can we ride with you guys? Because they all live the part of Queens that I live in. So they're like, okay, get in the car. So it was 3 of us in the back seat, 4 of us, because it was 3, me and my 2 other friends, and one of their friends, a guy, and 2 of them in the front seat. And then so we're driving, and we get to near where I live, and I'm like, yo, bring us home. They're like, no, we're gonna go to this hotel and continue the party. I'm like, why? Like, why? Mind you, the hotel they wanted to throw the party at was near my house. So I'm like, why do you guys want to throw a hotel party? Like, there's a lot of cops. It's New Year's. A lot of drunk drivers out, so there's gonna be extra cops out trying to catch drunk drivers, and you know, there's gonna be cops, gonna be crazy. So we're like, number one, you guys have weed in this car. You guys have alcohol in this car. None of us are 21 years old. So what are you doing? They're like, no. They drive past where they could just turn to go to my house, and they're going to the hotel. Then they leave the hotel, and they drive past where we could have went to my house again. So I'm like, yo, what is wrong with y'all? What is wrong with y'all? I don't understand. So we pull up. We're almost at the hotel at this point, right? I can't tell if I'm looking at my viewfinder. If you guys see it, I'm looking at my viewfinder or my camera. I hope the whole time I'm not like this, because that would be crazy. Okay, so the whole entire time there was a cop following behind us. The cop put on his little red and blue flashing lights. I'm like, oh my god, not on New Year's. Not when I look cute. I look like, first of all, I look like a hoochie mama. It's like 1 degree outside. I have on this short little trash bag skirts that all the girls wear, wraparound heels, a little off the shoulder, long sleeve top. I had on the coat though, okay, I had on the coat, but still my whole legs were out. I'm gonna put a picture right here. Yeah, that's what I had on. So the cop stops, and then the cop signaled the light needs to pull over, so the guy's not pulling over. So he's still driving, and he pulls into the hotel entrance, the hotel parking lot, and the cop comes behind, and the cops get out the car and asks him why you didn't stop, and the guy's like, he didn't say anything. And I'm like, oh my god, we're all in the back sucking our teeth. They're like, they could have just brought us home. We don't have to go through all this. They're trying to force something that's not supposed to happen. Like, if the party got shut down the first time, just go home. Like, it was no point of them trying to like make something out of nothing. It's just the party. We had fun and everything. It was fine. Just go home. So The cop's like, all right, stay in the car. We're gonna read your plates. So the cops go back to the car. They're in the car for like 10 minutes. And we're like, yo, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? They come back to the car, talk to the driver. We're like, oh, he's like, your plates are fake. I'm like, I'm in my head, I'm like, how can you fake plates? I'm like, oh my God, he's about to go to jail. What am I gonna tell my mom? What am I gonna tell my grandma? Like, what I'm supposed to do? Like, I can't go through this. Like, this is not for me. Like, all I wanna do is go home. So they tell him to get out the car. He opens the car door, weed's in his pocket, they can see the weed. I'm like, oh my God. Then on the other side, it was a two-door car, by the way, a two-door car. So you know how the backseat is small as hell in two-door cars. So there's cops on the other side shining their flashlights through the windows, looking like, trying to see what we're doing in the back. And he's like, you have 2 people in the back seat. We seen the weed already. And then so they're like, you're patting him down, touching the weed or whatever. And then they open the passenger side door and he tell him to get out, the guy that I know. And then they're searching him, patting him down or whatever. And then one by one, they tell us to get out. So they tell the guy to my left to get out. And they search him, pat him down or whatever. Then they tell my friend to get out to the right of me. And she gets out, they pat her down, whatever. Then my next friend, they tell her to get out and they pat her down or whatever. And I'm the last one to get out the car. So I get out the car, they pat me down or whatever. She's like, oh, I know you're cold. God bless you for wearing that skirt. I'm like, okay, thank God. Thank God, maybe I'm not in trouble. So he searched my purse, whatever. She tells us, she's like, do you have anything that you shouldn't have? I'm like, no. So open my purse, checks me. Of course I don't have anything I shouldn't have because I'm an angel. So she tells us to go in the hotel. We asked them, can they take us home? Because we don't pay for no Uber, because you know, because New Year's, you know, Uber trying to freaking surcharge. The trip from my house from there would have been $5. Uber would have made it $50 on New Year's. We was not trying to pay no $50 for no stupid Uber for a freaking 2-minute trip. No. So we're asking them, can you take us home? And then they're like, do you guys have any way to get home? Da, 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 da. We're like, no. They're like, try to call an Uber or a cab or something, and then we'll see. So they tell us to go into the hotel lobby, and we're all waiting there. And it turns out they found the liquor in the car and the weed, and the guy ended up going to jail that night for the liquor and the weed. So we're in the hotel lobby, and my friend, we're just sitting there, just like, yo, thank God. Because I don't know how I was going to explain this to my mom. I don't know. So my friend calls us an Uber or a Lyft, whatever she called, Juno. I don't know what she even called. I was just like, I was out of it. I was tired. My feet was hurting me. I was just over this whole entire night. Like, I got searched by the police. Like, I got patted down on New Year's. I'm supposed to have fun, and I ended up getting patted down on New Year's. Did you guys hear that train? So we get home, and I take off my makeup, and I jump right in my bed and go to sleep. And that was my New Year's, you guys. Oh my God. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, because you know I'm cranking out these videos for you guys. Oh, and don't forget to share it too. And comment down below if you guys want to see, if you have any suggestions or what kind of videos that you guys may want to see or that I should put up, or any video that you like that you guys want me to do again, or anything, just let me know. And see you guys later.